everybody, I'm Raptor, and today we're going to review on the Neca Aliens, Hadley's Hope 2-pack. Now, I absolutely love this set right out the gate. It is great. Even though the Concept Warrior is mostly reused stuff, the dome is reused, and the body is reused, it is still a really good figure, and both of them come together to make a really nice figure. The sign is amazing, and the new Burke figure with the polarizer head sculpt is also fantastic. I love the set, and when Neca posted it, or when Neca revealed this back in July, I was super excited to get it. I have been waiting for a Burke figure personally forever now, and I am super happy it's finally been done. Now, this set is great. Let's get into what makes it so great. Let's get into the sign. I don't want to call this an accessory because it's a little bit too big to be an accessory, and it's a little bit too small to be a figure, so I think it stands somewhere in the middle, like a diorama element or something along those lines. But this sign is absolutely great. I love it. You can see at the front here, it's got some nice rusty and weathery detail all over it. Very nice, this POP, .158. Very nice, it says Hadley's Hope here, and then on top of that, it says Have a Nice Day, spray painted on. It's got these little tiny bits of rubbery plastic that are made to look like kind of tin and metal pieces, like scrap metal on it. You can see there's more at the top here, that one's kind of bent in. On this side, there's more, and at the bottom, pretty much just a very thin, you can see, it's very thin. It's very lightweight, it's just kind of a cheaper, it's not cheap plastic, but it's very rubbery, and it's not the greatest accessory, or whatever you want to call this diorama element. And then on the sides here, you can see there's just these little pillars with these bars running through them, and then at the back here, got more of that kind of dirty, scuffy detail running through it, with more of that like rust and marks on it all over. Looks very, very, very nice. I really, really like this. And that's about it for the Hadley's Hope sign. So for the Burke figure, this is amazing. I love it. The polarizer head sculpt is just great. Now this figure does not come with any accessories, neither does the Warrior with the dome, so I'll get into that guy later. But for the head sculpt, very, very nice. It has a lot of great detail all over it. This figure just is amazing. I feel like the paint is could have been a little bit better, but overall, I feel like it is really, really good. Very nice. Got that new Neca skin tone that they're using, that new type of plastic. The hair is nice and kind of black, and it's got all that detail on it, which looks very good. He's got this vest right here, which you could probably take off if you wanted, because it's just made out of like a rubbery plastic, but you can see it's got some lines running through it. Looks very, very nice, and you can see over here he's got the kind of flannel shirt, which I think looks very, very good. You can see he's got a bit of a stomach there, which I think is kind of funny and is really nice detail on the next part. Down here by the pants, now apparently I found this out, these are the same pants that they used on the Ultimate Freddy back in 2014, which I feel like is a funny reuse of a figure, but you know, it's pretty cool, and it fits well, and you probably wouldn't be able to notice. And I think they changed the shoes out, though. But the shoes, very, very nice. They're just kind of like nice lace-up boots. They look very good. Very, very nice detail on the pants. They look very good. They've got a bunch of wrinkles running through them. And actually, if you lift up the arm, you can kind of see some of that skin tone in there, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. His arm's very nice. Got a lot of veins. His hand's kind of open, like that. You can see this one's a little bit, like the fingers are closer together than that one. You can see he's got a little sculpted on watch. Now the first Ripley they did had a watch that was a separate piece, but this is sculpted on. And you can see it's even got the little hands in there, which I think is awesome. Which is great. And you can see it's just made out of nice silver. It's painted silver. It's very nice. You can see these two little buttons, or whatever you want to call those, right down there. They look very, very, very good. His collar looks nice. It's got the two buttons right there. That one's a little bit sloppily painted, but that's okay. Again, going back to the head sculpt, it looks very nice. The eyes are nice blue. The eyebrows are nicely painted. He's got a little bit of stubble, which I think looks very nice. Very, very good detail overall. This is a great figure, and that's about it for sculpt. So for articulation, this guy's got a fair amount of articulation. He's got a ball joint at the head. The arm can go out that far. It can move 360. He's got a bend at the elbow, as well as a swivel, as well as a ball joint at the wrist. The waist is on a ball joint. The legs can go out that far, go forward that far, backward that far. He can bend at the knee as well as swivel. You can see there's actually a little bit of glue in there, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. And he has, I think it's a ball joint at the ankle. Yeah, but it is very weak on mine and very hard to move. But that's about it for articulation on Carter Burke. So the next figure you get in the set is the Xenomorph Warrior, Concept Warrior, and I freaking love this guy. I think he's great. Just reused pieces, but overall very nice. So for the sculpt, you can kind of see me in the camera there. I don't know if you can see that right there. But overall, it is very nice. Now you can see at the front here, it looks very good. He's just got all the nice like tendons and all that gunky stuff. His teeth are nicely painted. They're nice silver. His inner jaw is actually, instead of being the warrior inner jaw, the alien's warrior inner jaw, it is actually the big chap's inner jaw, which I think is pretty cool. But the head overall is the warrior, and you can see it's just the warrior, the normal warrior head with a dome, because you can see the weird looking like little dent in there with the wire or biomechanically wire running through it. But overall, looks very nice. You can see these ridges running through his head, more of that nice biomechanically detail. His pauldrons look very, very nice. More nice detail on there. His arms look very nice. You got all those kind of weird wires running through them. He's got all these nice ridges. They look very, very good. His spines are also very, very nice. His little back spine right here is also very nicely detailed. He's a nice kind of like brownish, bronzy color, like the first Alien Warrior that Neca did. Very, very nice detail. His hands are also very nicely done. They have the painted claws, unlike most of their older Neca Aliens figures. They're actually painted, and they look very spindly and creepy, and I think that looks very nice. This one's sculpted more apart, while this one's kind of like, he's got a pointing finger, which I think is pretty cool. He's got these little tiny, I don't know what you want to call these, like little things running off his hands. His legs are also very nice, more of that nice detail all over. His knees are nice. He's got these little tiny little knobs, but if you bend his knee, it does break up the sculpt a bit, so that kind of sucks, but that's okay. Very nice detail in the legs. The back also looks very nice. His tail is very nice. It's nice, like nicely detailed with all the nice ridges running through it. And at the tip, he's got a little spike. You can see there's a little bit of plastic coming off of mine, which kind of sucks. But you can see that, the tip right there. His feet are nice and very creepy looking. You can see they're clawed. Although the claws are not painted silver, which kind of sucks because the last Alien Warrior that they did, which was I believe the two battle-damaged warriors, the claws were painted, so I'm a bit sad about that. But no peg holes at the bottom of the feet. There's a little bit of copyright right there. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. More of that detail. It's got more ridges running through it. Overall, the sculpt on this guy is very, very nice, and as I said, you can see that it's just the warrior dome, or the warrior head underneath with this dome on it, which I think is a very interesting way of having a figure. And if you don't know about the whole dome story, James Cameron was going to have all his aliens with domes, but the domes kept cracking on set, so they just decided to give them no domes. So this is what this figure is mimicking. So that's about it for the Concept Warrior. So moving on to articulation, he's got a ball joint at the head. The arms can go out that far. They can move 360. Unlike most of the older warriors, he does not have a swivel at the upper arm here. He's got a double jointed elbow, as well as a swivel right there, and a swivel right there. He's got a swivel as well as a hinge at the wrist. His fingers are also on a hinge, which I love this new finger hinge joint on the new Warrior 2.0 body. He has got a ball joint at the upper torso. His legs can go out that far, go forward, that far, backward, that far, like the new Warrior body, double jointed knee, as well as a swivel right there, and a ball joint at the foot, as well as a hinge at the toe, a swivel at the base of the tail, and a bendy wire running throughout the tail, as well as a jaw hinge, and the inner jaw can come out if you want to count that as articulation. So that's about it for articulation on the Alien Warrior. So, overall, I say get this set.
but try and find it in stores, or at least without the shipping. You see, this set costs $40 plus tax, and I think that's a great deal for what you get. You get 2 figures, you get a human and an alien, as well as you get the whole diorama element and the sign. You get the whole sign. And that is a great deal. However, I paid $10.99 shipping because I bought it from Neca's eBay store, and usually Neca's eBay store has pretty expensive shipping, so that kind of sucks, and I pretty much ended up almost paying $60 for this set. So try and find it for, without shipping, or try and find it in a store. But this set is definitely worth picking up. It is great. The Burke figure is amazing, the sign's amazing, and the Xenomorph is also great. This set looks great in your Aliens display if you have any other Alien figures, and if you just want to start a new Aliens collection, this is great. This is a great one to kick off with. You get the diorama element, as I previously mentioned. You get a human, and you get an alien. So I definitely recommend you pick this set up. This is a great set. Thank you for watching. Definitely appreciate it. You guys are the coolest. I love you guys. You guys are the best. And I'm assuming we can hit 500 soon. Come on, you guys can do it. I know you can. But anyway, please subscribe, like, comment, and bye-bye.